Today we are testing and reviewing a bunch of kitchen gadgets that you guys have suggested we try out.
I love it.
So that you don't have to run the risk of buying and testing these first yourselves.
I'm worried that this is going to be quite expensive.
Okay, Jay, resident normal, home cook, lift the cloche on gadget number 1.
It's a lid. No.
What are you seeing? What's it got?
It's got concentric, I was going to say circles, but they're not circles. So it feels like a ring cutter type thing, but not quite the same. I can't.
The top comes off. Anything on the top that could be a giveaway?
UdderLok.
What could that mean?
Is it for milk bottles?
This is the UdderLok, the original patented milk carton lock to stop people pinching your milk. So I'm going to read some of their claims. While I do that, in QVC style, could you just rotate the Lazy Susans? Oh, lovely, okay. Discourages casual milk borrowing or outright theft in offices, shared houses, student accommodation, or staff rooms. This is quite a, I was going to say passive aggressive, but I'd say this is quite a obviously aggressive way of ensuring that never happens.
And I can imagine it happens more now than it maybe used to because people have a variety of different milks that they drink.
Well, let me stop you there because this is compatible with most major supermarket plastic milk cartons.
So not the specialist milks.
If you buy your standard style cow's milk from a supermarket in the UK, this will fit the majority of those containers. Would you like to try it?
Would I?
So there you have a standard UK supermarket bottle of milk. It's a one-twist installation. Place on the bottle, turn until tight, and lift the top of the UdderLok off. And the lid, the top, that is your key. So don't lose your key. And speaking of keys, there's even a handy little circle there so you can attach it to your keys.
One of the ways of looking at this is there are so many other problems that we could be looking to solve. However, we all know that the niggly little problems, the things that grind our gears and build up day after week after month, it's a nothing problem. But in the moment, I can see how that could really grind someone's gears.
So let's play out a scenario. If you personally brought this in and locked something in this studio, which also doubles up as an office when we're editing and planning, what do you think the reaction would be?
If people already know that you are precious about something,
they're gonna mess with it.
And then you bring this in, it's going to get worse, not better. If the shoe was on the other foot,
I would siphon a hole in.
I would make a hole in it. I would make a hole in the carton. I am that petty that I would do that.
Final thing, also comes with a fridge magnet.
Milk in this fridge is UdderLok secured.
There you go. Okay, Spaff, I feel like we've gone through this.
Wait, I just need to double check.
Oh, let's check the opening process. Look at that. It works. So, a pack of 3, how much do you think we paid for this?
I think for 3, it's a bit novelty. You can imagine giving it to somebody as a gift or a Secret Santa, that kind of thing. $9.99.
£15.99.
Ooh, you've moved into the, this has to be quite useful.
As I said, all of these have been suggested by our viewers and community. What would you like to leave them with as final thoughts on the UdderLok?
You petty little Karens. I love it.
Is the UdderLok legendary or just utterly useless?
Yes, it does what it says it does, but if you've got to this stage in your life, you need to sort out your priorities. It's utterly useless.
Ready for gadget number 2?
Oh, yes.
Lift the cloche.
Is this a Swiss Army knife for food?
You tell me, you're the reviewer.
Oh, flippin' heck, it's weighty. First off, spoon, yes. Grater, yes. Corkscrew, yes.
What is it?
It's a Swiss Army kitchen.
This is the everything but the kitchen sink multi-tool. Become a pro in the kitchen with this 12-in-1 multi-kitchen tool from Gentleman's Hardware. Includes grater, garlic crusher, peeler, carving fork, corkscrew, bottle opener, and more in one compact tool. The channel knife, serrated knife, and a small paring knife will allow you to cut pretty much anything, and even features a detachable fork so that you can hold the knife and fork like traditional cutlery. So if you find the fork function Now pull that out. So hold both sides. That's it. Then remove. Now you can use one of the knives in one hand and the fork in the other.
I like that. I had one issue with their description. Why on earth would you have this in your kitchen? This is perfect for being out and about, camping, caravanning.
And we all know what food you crave when camping: a salad. Now a salad, I know, but prepping this will prove useful for one of the gadgets later on. Could you prep us a salad, please?
Yeah.
You have some sun-dried tomatoes, some capers, some artichokes, shallot, pear, olives, lemon, garlic, lettuce, and cheese. I'm giving you a little bit of olive oil as well. Okay, so what are you going to test first?
I'm going to go for my knife to chop up my lettuce. I was slightly worried the blade might not be long enough, but it is a normal sort of like penknife length of blade.
Should we try some zesting? Oh, you're going straight in, microplane techers. You're not going to peel it. I don't think that's...
Fine.
Oh, it's a press. Oh, sorry, it's a press. Other side?
I bent it.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Let's bend it back.
So garlic into the salad.
I'm interested in the zester. That works well.
It does work well. Lovely long strands, actually, of the lemon zest.
Bougie. Do you want to test the peeler?
It's one of those, you have to learn where everything is. There we go, there's the peeler. That works nicely, doesn't it?
Obviously, the answer is yes. Do you want to try the bottle opener?
Lovely, thank you. Works.
It is 10:34 in the morning.
We use our grater for some hard cheese. A few capers, a couple of artichokes, and a bit of the oil. Oh, and some sun-dried.
Great.
And because it's me and you eating this, I'm not putting the olives in.
Thank you. Oh, sorry.
What are you doing?
Sorry, yeah, what am I doing?
I'm going to mix it all up with my spoon.
Based on now having a comprehensive user case study and the claims, how have you found it?
What I would say is that some of the little nubbins that you need to be able to get your nail in to pull things out aren't where you want them to be. I would say from an engineering perspective, that needs to be slightly better. Oh my God, that's so garlicky. I think the most useful thing on there is actually the grater. And I think the fork and the spoon are good. I think the grater is really good. The garlic crusher didn't do anything. I really like what it's trying to do. And I think it's quite close to being great, but I don't know if it's quite there yet.
Well, let's talk price. How much do you think that we paid for this?
I paid a lot of money for a Leatherman previously. That's about 150 quid. Swiss Army knives, depending on the size and the amount of stuff they've got in them. I reckon £70.
You are in luck, because you could buy 3. £27.82p.
Okay, in that case, that tells me where this sits, which is also fine. Leatherman, Swiss Army, they're kind of the premium levels, and that's not what to expect from this.
I think you've got to be an outdoors enthusiast to purchase one of those, because they're almost like a badge of honor as well as being high quality. Well, the question that everyone is asking themselves, the everything but the kitchen sink multi-tool from Gentleman's Hardware. Is it Gentleman's Hardware or Gentleman's Floppyware?
Based on how I'm feeling, it's Gentleman's Hardware.
Okay, number 3. Let's have a look.
It's a Kilner jar.
Made of
Plastic. That's not the way jars open. There's only one thing I can imagine putting in here.
You've missed them.
Okay, I've missed our... Okay. Oh. So we've got a little container in our lid.
Let me give you a scenario direct from the brand's marketing. You're not home, but you're still enjoying a delicious homemade salad with all your favorite add-ins. Are you dreaming? No! You've just got this clever container for deliciously layered salads on the go. This is the Salad Pod. The mason jar-inspired shape tucks neatly into a tote bag or backpack and keeps ingredients separate until you shake and mix. So this was massively suggested because of how it's been blowing up on social media, TikTok in particular, but we're here to test whether the blow up is legitimate or not.
Okay, so I put my salad in there.
Let's just do it.
I have a handy salad.
Exactly, we planned this. So obviously you have added a little bit of dressing, but put yourselves in the shoes of someone who may have taken a salad to the workplace or the office. I know that's going to be a hard stretch, but if you are taking a dressed salad over the course of hours in the morning, what you end up with is quite a soggy salad. But what if you could compartmentalize your dressing from your crisp elements, and not only that, store it safely, but also have an eating container acting as a lunchbox as well.
Okay, so I've got my salad that I've pre-prepped. I've got a little bit of olive oil and some whole grain mustard.
Now you've already got your salad, but it actually recommends layering up your components of the salad so you can actually just put it straight in so you're not needing to layer up in a bowl. It also keeps all of the ingredients fresh and crisp.
So got my dressing in there, lid is on nice and tight, and off I go to work. So we're on the train, I've put my bag up on the top.
It's a rockety train.
Get to work, it's about 9:30, I'm quite hungry. Everything from my dressing is contained.
So nothing's dripped out?
Nothing's dripped out. Pour my dressing over my salad, put my lid back on.
And obviously you're out and about, so you're gonna need a fork.
Great, thanks mate. Garlicky and mustardy.
Right, you are layering flavours on the top of this salad. It comes with a flat side, so it should sit flush on a table or surface.
I really like it. Now, my use case is probably not salads, but what I am thinking is you could fit a good sandwich in there.
You could fit a good sandwich in there.
I reckon you could fit a good sandwich in there, and then in your top, you've got your sauce.
Your French dip, your gravy.
Perfect. Perfect. Now we're talking.
Well, let's run through some quick claims. Is it a leak-proof container?
It seems to be.
Does it keep everything neat, separate and leak-free with no soggy salad leaves?
As far as I can tell.
Does it require no need for extra dishes, whether at the gym, office or outdoors?
No, that's self-contained. And actually, put together with this, you're rocking.
Oh, it's a combo. Let's talk price.
Oh.
See if we change your mind. How much do you think we paid for this?
I think this is £20.
$14.99.
Ooh!
And the obvious question is, the salad pod, are you remaining optimistic about this gadget, or is it one to be tossed?
I am remaining optimistic about it. I like it.
Okay, fourth and final gadget, and we've had such a lovely time. It's sad that it's all coming to an end, but hopefully this will lift spirits.
It comes with paraphernalia.
Yes, we have supplied a converter because this is originally a US device.
Johnsonville since 1945.
Another very heavily requested gadget.
Cheese toasty maker vibes, or like a George Foreman grill type
Again,
look to it.
Fair. When you open it up. Well, don't press it yet! You silly sausage.
Ooh, okay. What are we putting in there?
It comes with accessories included. Perhaps this will give you a clue. Complete with safe carry and storage case.
Oh my gosh.
This is the Johnsonville Sizzling Sausage Grill Plus. Take your indoor grilling game to the next level with the Johnsonville BTG 500 Sizzling Sausage Grill. This electric grill is designed to make grilling easy and hassle-free. You can cook your favorite meats quickly and evenly with just one touch of a button.
Wow. Okay, so this is just all for different size and shape sausages.
So here is what they claim. The enclosed heating surface evenly cooks your sausages to perfection. The included drip tray channels and captures the grease, giving you a better sausage. The sizzling sausage grill will test for doneness and automatically shut off when the optimal internal temperature is reached. Johnsonville actually have their own sausages in varieties of shapes, sizes. They're massive over in the US. We couldn't get hold of the specific sausages that they make, which this has been designed to fit. But maybe we increase the validity of this gadget to the UK by testing it on sausage sizes that we have here. Would you like to give it a go?
I'd love it.
Are you going for thick or thin?
There's only one choice.
So the grill plates remove really easily by pressing the latches.
That way. Into there.
There you have your thicker sausages and some rubber-tipped tongs, which are specifically used to mention in the instructions. So simply load up the grill. I think when we were having a look at this in the research, we were quite confident that it would fit both sizes of standard UK sausage and chipolatas. These are just from the supermarket. Okay, close the lid. And simply press the button. Should go blue. And now, in 10 to 15 minutes, you should have perfectly grilled sausages. I was testing this. I liked the fact that you put it in cold and press the button. Now you said at the beginning it was quite like a grill or like a toasty maker.
Yeah.
What I hate about toasty makers are you plug them in and I don't know whether to put my sandwich in cold, I don't know whether to preheat it. There's a red and a green light that go orange and one doesn't turn off. It's very confusing. I love the fact that you press a button on this and it just does it.
I like that. The only thing I'm not a big fan of at the moment is the versatility of just grilling sausages.
Yes, three different types of
different
pork.
sizes of sausage, but there are other things that I want to grill.
I mean, does this kind of rest on the quality of the grilling?
Oh, 100%. If this grills sausages better than a normal grill, then that's a different question. But if this is just going to grill sausages and not grill anything else, then I'm not sure about it.
It's been 9 minutes and there was a beep.
There was a beep.
Should we see if they're done?
Let's see. Ooh, okay. They've got a lovely browning on 80% of the top. Not consistent across the whole sausage. I might slice one in half and just see.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
I think we're cooked. I'm happy with that.
I've given you a bun, some tomato ketchup, and I have some crispy onions here if you'd like them. Have a bite and we'll have a chat.
Hot.
Is it cooked well? I mean, obviously we can't compare the sausages to the Johnsonville sausages, but what we can do is talk about the cooking.
From a cooking perspective, you've got a lovely char on the outside of the sausage, but the inside of the sausage, whilst cooked, is still very juicy.
Okay.
I'd say that is a well-cooked sauce.
Ease of use?
Completely easy. I put them in, I pressed one button, and I walked away for 9 minutes, and then it beeped to me to tell me they were done.
How much do you think we paid for this?
This feels like a decent piece of kit. It feels good quality. So with all that in mind, I'm worried that this is going to be quite expensive. £60.
£120.
£120?
Yeah, 160 US dollars.
Oh.
If it's well made, it does what it says it does. If you are in the market for something that does those things, are you not willing to pay for what gets the job done?
For £120, I think you can buy a great grill that will be more versatile and help you cook more than just good sausages.
I have one final question. Has this gadget upped the sizzle or flopped with a fizzle?
It's tricky because it's upped the sizzle in what it does, but I don't think you need it, so it's a flop, a fizzle.
So they are our home cook's thoughts. If you enjoyed this video, check out our Chef Reviews kitchen gadgets here, and please continue peppering us with your amazing gadget suggestions.